What do General Motors, Burger King, and CNN all have in common? At first glance, not much. One builds cars, one sells burgers, one broadcasts news to the world. But here is the twist. All three were born during major economic crises. General Motors emerged during the Panic of 1907. Burger King was founded in 1995, right? Burger King was founded in 1930 when inflation in the United States was nearing 15%. Let that sink in. Some of the strongest companies in history were not born in comfort. They were born in chaos. They were not created when everything was easy. They were built when everything was uncertain. And that brings us to a powerful idea. Crisis does not only destroy, crisis redistributes opportunity. Every recession is a filter. It wipes out outdated models. It forces weak ideas to collapse. And it rewards those who adapt. Renew yourself or disappear. That is the rule. If you are watching this right now, you have two choices. You can wait for things to go back to normal, or you can build for the new normal. History gives us more proof. Uber was born during the 2008 recession. Airbnb was born during the 2008 recession. WhatsApp was born during the 2008 recession. Airbnb was born during the 2008 recession. WhatsApp was born during the 2008 recession. When the world contracts, innovation expands. When traditional jobs shrink, new models emerge. So today, I want to walk you through 23 powerful business and investment ideas that actually benefit from crisis. Not fantasy ideas, real, practical, market-driven opportunities. Opportunities created by three major shifts. First shift. Human relationships change. Physical contact decreases. Second shift. Freedom of movement is restricted. People travel less. Third shift. The need for protection increases. Hygiene, safety, health, prevention. Every crisis magnifies pain points, and every pain point is a potential business. So let's begin at the center of everything. Because during the entire universe, idea number 1, home renovation focused on multifunctional spaces. Before crisis, most homes were designed for sleeping and relaxing. Now, they must function as workstations, study rooms, content studios, meeting rooms. If you can redesign small spaces to serve multiple purposes, you have demand. People want foldable desks, soundproof corners, better lighting for video calls, optimized layouts. This is not luxury. This is necessity. Idea number 2, interior decoration focused on productivity, color psychology, lighting optimization, ergonomic furniture consulting. People are realizing that their environment affects their output. You can sell that solution. Idea number 3, professional home organizer. Clutter increases stress. Stress reduces productivity. When space becomes limited, organization becomes critical. Look at Japan. In cities like Tokyo, professional organizers are highly respected. Minimalism is not a trend there. It is survival. You can build a service helping families declutter, reorganize, and optimize. Physical or virtual consulting. Idea number 4, DIY supply investment. During lockdowns, Google searches for home improvement exploded. People began fixing things themselves, building shelves, installing lights. Companies like Home Depot and Lowe's experienced massive growth. Investing in DIY retailers during crisis has historically been profitable. Crisis creates builders. Builders need tools. Idea number 5, cleaning and sanitation services. When fear increases, cleaning becomes essential. Offices require deep disinfection. Restaurants require certified sanitation. Used cars require sterilization before sale. Airbnb properties require professional cleaning between guests. You can specialize: residential disinfection, commercial sanitation, vehicle sterilization, Medical grade cleaning. The demand is recurring. Idea number 6, cleaning product distribution. You do not even need to clean yourself. You can distribute industrial disinfectants, sanitizing equipment, air purification systems, ultraviolet sterilization devices. Companies like Procter & Gamble saw cleaning divisions grow dramatically during crisis periods. Protection cells. Idea number 7, air quality solutions, air purifiers, ventilation system upgrades, antiviral filters. People now think about air the way they once thought about water. Invisible threats create visible demand. Idea number 8, local logistics and last-mile delivery. When people cannot move freely, products must move for them. E-commerce skyrockets during crisis. Small restaurants need delivery drivers. Local stores need distribution partners. You can start small, a scooter, a logistics coordination service. Big players like FedEx and UPS often experience record quarters during high restriction periods, but there is always room for local players. Idea number 9, micro warehousing. As online sales increase, storage becomes critical. Businesses need flexible storage spaces, short-term inventory holding, safe, affordable units. If you have a garage, warehouse, or empty commercial space, you can monetize it. Storage becomes strategic. Idea number 10, e-commerce consulting for traditional businesses. Many businesses are slow to adapt. They know they need to sell online. They just do not know how. You can build websites, implement payment systems, set up logistics flows, manage digital advertising. Digital transformation is not optional anymore. Idea number 11, video game coaching. Yes, coaching. Video game consumption increased massively during crisis periods. Gaming replaced cinemas. Gaming replaced nightclubs. Gaming replaced physical socializing. And competitive games require skill. Parents, pay for math tutors. Why not gaming tutors? There are already professional coaches helping players rank up in competitive games. You can specialize in one title. Build a structured program. Offer one-on-one sessions. Demand exists. Idea number 12, gaming content creation, streaming, tutorial channels, game analysis, esports commentary. When millions stay home, entertainment consumption spikes. You can become part of that ecosystem. Idea number 13, investing in gaming ETFs or diversified gaming portfolios. Instead of picking one company, you invest in a basket. Game developers, hardware manufacturers, streaming platforms. Crisis accelerates digital entertainment. Idea number 14, virtual personal training. Health anxiety increases during crisis. People want stronger immune systems. Studies show regular exercise reduces illness frequency significantly, but gyms close. So what happens? People train at home. If you have fitness knowledge, you can train clients via video call, track their progress, design meal plans, provide accountability. Convenience increases retention. Idea number 15, home fitness equipment sales or rental. Resistance bands, adjustable dumbbells, compact treadmills, subscription-based equipment rental. When gyms close, living rooms transform. Idea number 16, hybrid fitness model. Combine virtual training with outdoor small group sessions. Flexibility protects revenue. Rainy day? Online session. Sunny day? Outdoor boot camp. Adaptability is profit. Idea number 17, outdoor hospitality solutions. Restaurants struggle during restrictions. Indoor seating becomes limited. Outdoor dining becomes essential. You can supply heated outdoor domes, weatherproof enclosures, outdoor heaters, space dividers, creative seating solutions. You help restaurants survive, and they will pay for survival. Idea number 18, hospitality consulting for crisis adaptation. Many business owners are overwhelmed. They do not know how to redesign flow, how to implement safety protocols, How to market safe dining. You can become the bridge between regulation and execution. Idea number 19. Online therapy or mental health services. Before crisis, loneliness was already rising. Then, isolation intensified it. Anxiety cases surged. Depression increased. People need support. Licensed psychologists can expand through telehealth. Even life coaches can provide structured support sessions. Digital lowers entry barriers for clients. Privacy increases comfort. Idea number 20. Online community building platforms. Humans are tribal. We are wired for connection. If physical events decline, digital communities grow. Mastermind groups, virtual clubs, skill-based membership communities. People pay for belonging. Idea number 21. Virtual event production agency. Digital conferences. Online trade shows. Corporate town halls. A virtual event requires coordination. Registration funnels. Streaming technology. Moderation. Engagement strategies. You can build a business. Producing seamless digital experiences. Companies like Zoom experienced explosive growth because communication shifted online. Idea number 22. Online education platforms. Teachers adapting to remote models. Course creators building digital academies. Tutoring services via video. Education does not stop during crisis. It evolves. Parents invest heavily in continuity. Idea number 23. Financial literacy and investment education. Crisis creates volatility. Volatility creates curiosity. People want to understand markets. They want to protect savings. They want alternative income streams. You can build educational content, workshops, advisory services, affiliate partnerships with brokers. Knowledge becomes currency. Now pause for a moment. Look at what we just explored: home transformation, logistics, digital entertainment, hospitality adaptation, mental health, online communication, education. All of them have one thing in common. They solve new problems created by crisis. Here is the deeper lesson. Crisis shifts behavior. Behavior shifts markets. Markets shift capital. If you follow behavior, you find opportunity. If you resist behavior change, you lose relevance. Think about this. Before crisis, remote work was optional. Now it is mainstream. Before crisis, online therapy was niche. Now it is normalized. Before crisis, outdoor dining domes were rare. Now they are common. The entrepreneurs who win are not the smartest. They are the fastest to adapt. Let me tell you something important. Do not romanticize crisis. It is painful. It destroys jobs. It creates uncertainty. But within that uncertainty, value gaps appear. If you fill a gap, you get paid. If you ignore the gap, someone else fills it. And here is another powerful shift. Consumers remember who helped them during hard times. If your business supports people when they struggle, loyalty multiplies. Reputation deepens. Trust compounds. And trust is the ultimate currency. Now, you might be thinking, but what if the crisis ends? Here's the reality. Most behavior shifts do not fully reverse. They evolve. Remote work will remain in hybrid form. Online education will remain integrated. E-commerce will remain dominant. Digital communication will remain central. Crisis accelerates trends that were already forming. It compresses 10 years of change into 2. That compression creates early movers. You can be one of them. Another pattern you should notice: many of these ideas do not require massive capital. They require positioning, execution. You do not need to build the next multinational corporation. You need to solve a specific problem for a specific group. Start small, test fast, refine quickly, reinvest profits. And remember this: some of the greatest fortunes in history were built during downturns. Assets become cheaper. Talent becomes available. Competition decreases because many people freeze. When others panic, strategic players prepare. That does not mean reckless risk. It means calculated movement. It means seeing beyond fear. Let me ask you something. If you had been alive in 1907, would you have believed a car company could dominate the world during financial panic? If you were in 1980 facing double-digit inflation, would you have believed a 24-hour news channel could succeed? Probably not. But vision always looks unrealistic in the beginning, until it becomes obvious. The difference between collapse and growth often comes down to mindset. Victim mindset waits. Builder mindset adapts. There is a phrase I love. It sounds dramatic, but it is accurate. Markets do not reward nostalgia. They reward relevance. So take one of these ideas. Research demand in your area. Analyze competitors. Calculate margins. Start lean. Improve constantly. And most importantly, provide real value. Because in every crisis, there are two types of businesses. Those that exploit fear, and those that serve need. The second group builds longevity. If you help field turn crises, if you help in bizzle shoe moment fullers, las serve mind gravity. The second gravity, way, befalls furly sieves. Wait, the at home's new win because the chances einen be cherried, guys. If you help people grow healthier, you win. Opportunity does not disappear during crisis. It changes shape. Your job is to recognize the new shape. So now the question becomes personal. Which of these 23 ideas resonates with you? Which aligns with your skills? Which solves a problem you genuinely care about? Because when skill meets demand, income follows. And when purpose meets opportunity, momentum follows. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Perfect conditions never arrive. The companies we mentioned at the beginning did not wait. They built during uncertainty. They executed during doubt. They moved when others hesitated. And that is your invitation. Look at the crisis differently. See it as a transition phase, an economic reset, a behavioral shift, a chance to reposition yourself. You do not need to control the global economy. You only need to control your response. Adaptation is power. Speed is leverage. Service is profit. Renew yourself or risk becoming irrelevant. The choice is yours, and history is watching. So what will you build?